In today's video, we're going to talk about the 5 things that I can't live without as a painter. These are not going to be things that you're going to think of as classically necessary. Okay, well, maybe 2 things on the list will be classically necessary to paint. We're not talking about brushes, we're not talking about canvases, we're not talking about oil paint, we're talking about all those little bits and bobs that you have as a painter that you've accumulated over time that you find essential for your painting process or the painting experience. Maybe you don't use it every time, but you have it in your backpack, your armamentarium, your armoire. You have it with you. So when you need it, you can use it. So let's start out with number 5 on the list. And number 5, we've got my palette. So everybody uses a different kind of palette. Some people use wood palettes, some people use glass, some people use paper palettes. I prefer a wood palette. This particular palette, I was influenced on Instagram. I got some videos about it, and it looked really amazing. And when I looked at the website, it was actually not horribly expensive. It's made of maple. It's made by New Wave Art. I am not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. I bought this. I absolutely love it. It's maple. It's got kind of a slightly green kind of hue to it. It's probably the only drawback. So when I mix colors, I have to take that into account. But the surface is amazing. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite things. I take this with me plein air painting. If I'm painting here locally and I'm taking my big easel, I will take this guy. When I go to do live portrait paintings at the Downtown Art Center here in Honolulu, I take this guy. Obviously, when I use it on my home easel setup, I use this guy. What I like about it is it's got a couple of little like rubber pads on the back that get it so that it sticks to the table, and then it kind of sits up at a slight incline. The surface, like I said, is really great. I've used this a lot. You could tell it's got a lot of pock marks in it, but absolutely love it. I think it was only $35. They shipped to Hawaii, reasonably priced, so that's a big win in my book. So, number 5, my palette. Coming in at number 4 is this brush cleaner. And while it's not used for painting per se, I find that my brushes don't get clean without this. I've used other cleaners, I've used Tide, I've used other things, and nothing gets my brushes quite as clean as the Masters brush cleaner. It also, like, you wash the brush and then you kind of like coat it in the stuff, and then it holds the brush, like it puts kind of like a little coating on it, like because it's full of soap, and then it like sticks together, and then it dries solid like that. Like, you know, when you buy a new brush and you like crack it open and the bristles are all stuck together and then they kind of like come apart and you're like, oh, okay, it holds it perfect. This holds it perfect like that. So it kind of holds the brushes together, and it also cleans them really well, extending the life of the brushes. It gets the paint out without a lot of force, which also helps to preserve your brushes. So number 4, we have the Masters brush cleaner. Highly recommend. If you can get it at your local art store or on a retailer online, I definitely recommend this stuff. Coming in at number 3 is this. These are my AirPods. Doesn't necessarily have to be my AirPods per se, but just some sort of like noise canceling headphone. I really find that if I'm listening to a podcast or music and I just in the zone, whether I'm painting at home or I'm doing plein air painting, it is just really nice to get into that place where you're just singularly focused on the work that you're working on, and these really help me out. I also have a pair of the over-the-head Bose noise canceling headphones that I absolutely love. I tend to use those when I am at home or at painting class or wherever. These are really great for traveling. They have an aware mode so that if you're out in public, you can still hear your music, focus, but then also get the environment around you, which is very important when you're out painting by yourself, to be aware of the environment. So I actually, not sponsored, Apple, would you like to sponsor me? That would be amazing, but also really great. I was really skeptical about these headphones' ability to pipe music or podcasts into my ears and then being aware of everything in the environment around me, and I've actually been pleasantly surprised with these. So coming in at number 3, headphones. Coming in at number 2 is this little guy. You're gonna say, what is that? That's 2 pieces of wood. Well, this is my brush holder. I got 2 pieces of plywood, smooshed them together, drilled holes straight down, and put these little spacers in and some screws to keep it together. It's cheap, it's highly effective, it holds my brushes. I have a version of this for my plein air palette, and this is the one that I use at home. I take this with me everywhere I go. If I lose it, who cares? I can make another one, but I haven't lost it yet. Knock wood. But this has been super handy. I just used spare lumber that I had in my yard. I used different size drill bits for my plein air one, so it fits different brushes so that they don't fall through. This one is all the same. It's got the 2 holes on the either side so that the brush will not sway about. So if you put it in here, it goes in the bottom one, and then it doesn't move side to side. If you're on a tabletop, you can imagine like this. It's not going to fall over, whereas if you didn't, it has a lot more movement, and you don't want it knocking into other brushes. This keeps it really straight up and down. Super helpful. This particular one holds 7 brushes. I find that for me personally, if I'm using 7 brushes, more than 7 brushes, I'm probably using too many brushes, and I need to think a little bit more about what I'm doing, but that's just me as a painter. So coming in at number 2, my DIY brush holder. And in the number 1 spot, we have, hold on, drum roll please. We have compression stockings. I literally do not ever paint without these. Never. Yes, of course I've done it without them, but these make such a huge, big difference in my ability to stand for a long period of time. I'm the kind of person that stands when I'm at the easel. You can see my easel here. It's set up so that I can stand, paint. What I like to do is stand at the easel and then be able to take steps back, then come forward, go back, come forward throughout the whole entire process, and I can't do that when I'm seated. So I do painting sessions that are upwards of 3 or 4 hours a time without seating, and these have been indispensable. They're merino wool. They are incredibly comfortable. These are just moderate compression. They're not too crazy. These are Sockwell. Also, once again, not sponsored, but if you guys want to sponsor me, I will take all the free socks that you want to give me. I have 7 different pairs, one for every single day of the week. Because they're merino wool, they're fantastic for travel because you can wear them for multiple days and they don't stink. They are excellent in warm weather because they keep your feet cool. They wick away any moisture away from your foot, and in the winter they keep your feet warm. I literally travel with these. Anytime I go anywhere, I wear these on the plane to help prevent deep vein thrombosis or DVTs. When I'm walking around traveling, I wear these because then I can walk around all day doing whatever I want. So you will never see me traveling in a short skirt or shorts, because short shorts and compression stockings are not cute or fashionable, but these are highly functional, highly recommend. I wear these every painting session. They are amazing. I can't live without them, and that is why my compression stockings are my number 1 most important piece of equipment for painting. Anyways, I hope you found this video helpful or interesting. I'd love to hear what your indispensable things that you need for painting are. Everybody's got a little bit of a different list. I'd love to hear what you take and what you have to have that you can't live without, what little piece of equipment you absolutely need. If you liked this video, obviously please comment, please share, and of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. That helps this channel grow. Right now, if you're watching this to the end, there's about 2 of you, and I know who you are. Anyways, hi Mom and Dad. Please make sure to comment compression stockings at the bottom of the video so that I know that you made it to the end. Anyways, as always, thank you and happy painting.